Welcome to the Math School by Ifra. In this video, we are going to discuss parallel and perpendicular lines. Parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay. Now, what are parallel lines? Parallel lines are two lines that are equal distance from each other. They never meet and they can move in the same directions, or they can be moving in opposite directions. Okay. Now, these are examples of, now we have two parallel lines A, B, C, D. Basically, lines that never meet are known as parallel lines. Okay, and how am I going to represent this? These are basically two rays. And how am I going to represent this? As AB is parallel to CD, and I will put a ray on the top. Okay, let us see to understand how we can properly and in a better manner represent parallel lines. Let us first see what is a ray. This is a ray, and on the line I will represent it as this. This is a line segment, and I will represent it as like this. And this is our line, and I will represent it like this. Okay, now let's suppose I have two line segments, PQ and ST. How am I going to represent this? I am going to represent it as PQ parallel to ST. Okay, now let's suppose I have two lines. These are lines. Okay, A, B, C, D. Now they are parallel to each other. Okay, so how will I represent them? I will represent them as AB parallel to CD. Line AB parallel to line CD. So this is how we represent parallel lines. Okay, now there is another type of line which are meeting each other, but they are neither parallel nor perpendicular, and they are A, B, C, D. So these are two lines that are not meeting each other. They are neither parallel nor perpendicular. So they are non-parallel lines. Okay, how do I represent them? AB is not parallel to CD. So this is how I represent non-parallel lines. Okay, now there is another type of line which are known as perpendicular lines. These lines basically make an angle of 90 degrees with each other. And let's suppose this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So how am I going to represent perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines are those lines that are at right angles with each other. They make an angle of 90 degrees. So I will represent it as ray AB is perpendicular to ray CD. Okay, so I hope you understood about parallel, perpendicular and non-parallel lines, and see you in the next video.